Prostitute story. You guys ready? Are you ready for this? Bondage? I'm in.
I should be able to hire my own tweaker to beat up another tweaker.
Gets high fives from the boys.
It's the stupidest thing I ever heard of.
Good morning with the boys.
Good morning with the boys in the house.
How we doing, guys?
Back at it again.
It's fight night. We don't rule number one about fight club. Did you guys do any push-ups today?
I did actually before we started the podcast.
Nice. I did do 20 today, only 20 though.
Yep.
Because without having the Bamskis on, I guess he didn't do them. He probably didn't do them on Friday either. He was really busy with having people in and out.
I'm sure he got him in. He never fails to get him in.
Just not on the live probably. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all those good things, all those wonderful things. But yeah, we are
Spread the word. The Bamski show started following me, and I got locked out of Facebook. So
yeah, apparently
things happen.
Apparently, now the CIA is coming after everyone I care about and taking their
everyone I love. They're attacking. Does this happen to anybody else? No, mostly just me.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll get to the bottom of this. You'll rule the day.
So for now, go check out
The Instagram.
I'll be going live here in just a few minutes, and then also, yeah, just get on YouTube.
You gotta email Facebook apparently. It's weird.
But we do got, I don't know if anybody else will pick it up on the background, but we do got the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, the event going on Netflix currently.
Yeah, it's got 3 fights before there, so we probably won't get all the way to that fight right now, but
Either way, the hype behind it.
yeah.
You've seen it. Tyson put hands on that boy. He's ready for it.
There's something else going on in the world right now. That's why they delayed it.
Yeah, that's definitely no Mike Tyson. He looks more like Tekashi 6ix9ine. He's not that far off from Tekashi 6ix9ine. Put a grill in there and make his hair like rainbow color.
Right?
Tell me that's not Tekashi 6ix9ine.
He's talking, dude. We can't hear you. Stop talking. I'm not a big fight fan, so, but I bet you there's something else going on in society right now.
Yeah, you told me that. You didn't like, even when they just recently had the bare knuckle fights down at the Metro, and you were like,
yeah, no, never paid for a UFC fight. Never
like
really followed UFC.
You know, like some people just beating the hell out of each other.
I mean, it's cool, and like you know, I'll watch clips and highlights and stuff, but I've never like just been so interested in watching a fighter fight or go through his career or anything like that. You know, I mean, obviously, EJ did put it a really good point. I've never been able to see Mike Tyson fight, and that was one thing that, you know, the generation before us, that was their thing, was watching Mike Tyson fight. So it is. I do want to watch that fight just because it's like Mike Tyson. No one will ever be able to see Mike Tyson fight again. He probably won't come back out of retirement to beat some other 27-year-old up.
No, this is definitely probably the last time. Well, one of the last times we'll see him fight. I think it'll depend on. Might do some more, some amateur fights.
Yeah,
something.
But yeah, it's
because it sucks because he doesn't have the voice to be like a commentator.
No.
Those are pretty well getting filled up by every other boxer who doesn't make it that long.
Yeah. I mean, they've even kind of had weird people in this event. Like you said, that lady from Pineapple Express, I didn't know she was like a big boxing announcer.
Yeah, I mean, Snoop Dogg does the crossover. He's doing announcing.
Yeah, he was doing the Olympics, right? That was weird.
All sorts of events he's been doing, but it is wild. I mean, everybody wants to be like Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
He's kind of like the OG in it. He's an actor. He commentates for the UFC. He's a stand-up comedian.
Well, he's not an actor anymore. He definitely
was in episodes of Friends. He's in quite a few different shows.
Yeah, and
Fear
he
Factor.
had his own show. Well, yeah, Fear Factor wasn't really his own show, but he was on TV before he transitioned into the or UFC stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
He hunts. The dude is really like he does. Just I mean, jujitsu. You name it, the guy does it.
The one I just listened to Joe Rogan
He
today.
can cook.
We were talking a lot about archery, bow hunting, and I don't know much about that. So.
He's into fine whiskeys.
I think that's because there's one of his sponsors. So.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
The Buffalo Trace. Oh, he's always.
I think he was drinking
Trace.
so much of it. Why not get a piece of it? I think it's one of those things.
This
like
guy. Cody
probably
Big
another.
Mo. How do you get one of those jobs, the announcer guy job?
I think you're just born. No, you're just born.
You're born into it.
No, it's but all you wanted to do when you were a child. You seen Bruce Buffer and you were like, I want to be that.
I think that was one of my favorite parts of watching WWE and WWF. It was when they were, oh, I'm gonna take that brother down, and like the over the top acting and like behind the scenes hate and stuff that was going on back there. It was so over the top.
Or like when they have the little like the
Side
camera
clips,
when they would just talk to the camera or whatever.
Yeah, those were so over the top. It was just like,
I don't really do that. I mean, like,
I wanted to be an actor when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
I think so. That, and of course, like, I mean, movies like The Mask, of course. It's like, man, that would be so fun to play that role.
Yeah, the idea of actually acting doesn't really that sound that interesting. The idea of having a whole bunch of people listening to me,
that's different. Yeah. I don't know. That was one of my childhood dreams. Definitely not anymore. Glad my parents didn't send me to Nickelodeon school.
I don't know which one was worse, Disney or Nickelodeon.
I think it's all Hollyweird. It's weird either way. I'm happy I was raised where I was raised. Not near too much of that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just how you raise it. Yeah, exactly.
Where
it looks crazy here, but there's two sides to every story.
Yeah, 100%. If you live there, it's not crazy to you.
And there was, brothels and these type of things were like regular things, like back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
They were like seedy places that were just, these things would happen.
I know, they were legit.
So, I think it's just a societal thing back then, more people, more women. Like, well, this is kind of weird. And then, the things just keep changing. Things keep evolving.
What else was there to do out in the Old West anyway?
We'll even think about Homeboy during the Gold Rush. He opens a brothel specifically for those guys because they're so bored and they need to be,
The gold miners, when they're done mining, they need to do somewhere to spend all that gold.
And then you had a bunch of dudes all pent up gold rushing. People must have been dying.
I was gonna say there had to have been so much killing for gold. Like Homeboy right down the creek from you found a nice big nugget.
Yeah, you have to be half scared to like go turn in your gold.
Dude, that'd have been just as bad as mobster days when mobsters were running New York.
Oh, no doubt.
That'd been crazy too.
Yeah, I can't imagine I would want to. I don't know which one would be worse.
Mobster, I think the olden days, back in the Gold Rush days, because guy could hit you with a piece of wood that had a nail in it, and you're done for because you got infected.
From sepsis.
Yeah, or whatever, anything.
Oh, they gotta cut my leg off.
My leg. Oh, my leg. Right. Yeah. So probably the old time probably wouldn't be as bad.
I don't know, Mafia though. They could just roll up on you with a
either that or concrete shoes you. Just kidnap you. You wake up and
swimming with the fish.
You're swimming with the fish, and we broke your knees.
Gold Rush, I mean, you could make it big.
There's potential if you were sneaky about it.
Unless you're in the mafia.
Being in with the mafia. Well, if you're in with the
then
mafia,
you have to live that lifestyle. You want that? Is that the lifestyle you're trying to live?
If you're associated with the mafia, you're probably associated with them because you are paying them to protect you, right? You're a business, and they came in and broke the window and was like, "You pay us." Wait, what?
We're breaking your legs.
You pay me for the window.
That happened too so often too, where it's like you would be extorted. Like, hey, you don't want anything bad to happen to you. And I was like, well, nothing bad was happening to me. Yeah. Why is bad stuff just gonna start happening to me?
It doesn't make any sense. Your logic is flawed here, sir.
They can't even outright say it, you know? But still, you understand, but if it's in your best interest to go ahead and just pay. Doesn't make any sense.
I don't get it. Yeah, nothing bad ever happens in this neighborhood.
Next thing you know, they're breaking your legs.
Yep.
You thought you was a nice guy.
And you're like, hey, man.
How did it go? How did it go over there today? You was working by yourself?
It was fine.
Did you stay productive?
Slap in a Rogan and get going.
The whole upstairs is done then?
No, not the whole upstairs. Got about another hour and a half left over there.
This guy, I'm disappointed. I thought he would be, totally done.
Thought so too. I got all the rooms done. Didn't get back to the kitchen and.
What you doing? Room. Talking to your boyfriend?
I was listening to him talk. Joe Rogan talks a lot. No, yeah, just slap in the Joe Rogan and go, dude. Go for it, dude. I hate that trim. After working with like the last 2 houses, we've just had the square profile trim and then working with that stuff. Because there's that one spot in the hallway that just goes boom, 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 zigzag. So it's got the big trim pieces.
Yeah. So it's shorter base. It's only 2.5, but the difference being that it comes up in the corners about yay big. So you got to do that extra masking up and go around it and then down. And then sometimes you got like this much. You hit in a corner and then you got to hit it again. And then there's another corner and then you got to hit it again. And so there's like 3 of these nodules and you just got to go up and it's pretty tedious.
And that one's right next to also 3 doors. Door, and they're all tight, trying to get into the edge of the door. Yeah, that little hallway was way more than I was expecting. The rooms went quick, dude. Got in the room and I was like, zip, 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 freaking.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like Joe had anticipated I was cutting and rolling it, but I said, if I just go out there, and I spent longer waiting for a texture cap than anything.
A texture cap.
The texture, I had the can of texture, and I get it up there, and the texture cap plugs. So and nothing's coming out, And then I'm like, forget this. I'm gonna go grab my my heater, my water heater deal. It doesn't work. It's barely getting lukewarm. It's not even heating anything. I'm like, well, this sucks. So what now? Well, just so happens Joe found one off of like a spray paint can and brought it over to me, and then I was able to finish what I needed to do.
From a spray paint can? Dang. No adjustments.
No adjustments.
Just spray and pray.
Not so much spray and pray. That particular texture is really fine already to begin with, so it blended really, really nicely.
That's good.
It wasn't bad at all. So, and the builder was right there, and he was happy with it, and the builder's happy with it. That's all I care.
That's good.
And go hit it with a quick, sand and a prime, and then bam, we'll be good to go. It sucks. I got to go out there tomorrow. Yeah, I still got to go back work tonight.
I'm gonna go back and finish wrapping that upstairs. Because I think I got to double back. I think the one of the room I might not have got. I think that's where I was when I looked down. I was like, "Fuck, it's 5." It's like, okay, I'm running to the house. I need a Fiji break. I need to go freaking take a trip down to Fiji. But yeah, I think I gotta double back a little bit.
Pardon me real quick as I go lives with the Instas.
Yeah, and then that last room by the garage. Yeah, the laundry room.
Didn't quite get back there, huh?
No. Nope, didn't quite get back there.
Well, that becomes understandable. I mean, at the end of the day, it was kind of difficult. I had Brycey out there. He was doing his thing. He was masking his life away. I was like, yeah, you can buy me about half an hour. Sweet. And then got the pump cleaned out, got the pump ready to go. Had the hose outside, ready to rock upstairs. And then by the time he was totally done with everything, boom, he was coming to get me. You know, boom, hit it one coat, let her dry, bam. And then it's crazy because, you know, it's Montana and it's November. So it immediately starts getting dark at 3:30. So the sun's going down at 3:30, but
that did make there at one point. I had to pull the ladder close to me with my phone resting on a step shining down. It was one of those corners too where I'm trying to tape on the corner. And that's such a weird profile because it's like a flat top and then a curved side piece, and then it goes back to flat before it meets up. It's like,
a little bit irritating.
yeah, not bad though.
Not bad.
It's just slow and tedious in those corner pieces. But yeah, like I said, the rest of it went pretty smooth.
Yeah, because I mean, as soon as I get back there, it'd be nice to just set up the big pump and start hosing.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, even in that, I was at a back roll. Not looking forward to it, but at least I got a clean 14. Go ahead and back roll that sucker pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And then I get an idea how much paint I'm going to need. And then I need to figure out, make sure I don't spray the wrong color. Because there's two different colors, you know, upstairs and downstairs.
Are they doing it? Ooh, one up, one down. Two separate colors, huh?
So I got to make sure. I got to go back and read paperwork and make sure I'm doing it correctly. I got that sucker textured. I like it. It does feel good when you're confident and you just know what you're doing on the job. You know what I mean? So just went out there, painted it. It's good to go. Might be a little bit of touch up, but as long as that sucker doesn't freeze overnight and leave big old swirls on it. Then
yeah, I was gonna say that's what I was wondering about the curing in the cold.
I think I should be all right because, like I said, it still has 4 hours until it's totally. And it was like 3:30 when I hit that second coat on it, so it should be pretty good. That's pretty dope.
Hey, welcome in. Thank you.
That's so awesome. She got on the YouTubes.
That's because you're banned on Facebook because you're friends with me. Your phone was in contact with my phone too much. DJ's next.
I was gonna say the dope part about it was DJ did have a good idea. Like, we should just be recording once in a while. We're just hanging out, spitballing ideas in the car. That might not be a bad thing, just to go behind the paywall.
Yeah. We have some really great ideas and some really terrible ideas, so could go either way. Could definitely go either way. Goyet and Nunez.
What do you think?
Every time I've only looked over
Nunez
twice.
Is getting whopped.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only times I've looked over, I've seen Nunez getting hit.
This dude,
and this guy's like he's not even bleeding. This guy's all bumped up.
It kind of looks like what everybody expects to happen to the actual Tekashi 6ix9ine. Just get beat up.
Oh, he does have a little bit of blue in his hair.
I don't know, man. I think it's more tattoos than anything that make him look beat up. He's looking all right.
Yeah, maybe it is.
I don't think he's bleeding at all.
Yeah, you're right.
He does have a rose on his neck. And a 4-leaf clover. a jaguar too. He just humped him. He just double humped him. That really just happened.
Wait, what?
He just double humped him he put him in the corner and humped him twice.
And did you see dude's face? Hold on.
He smiled.
No, dude's face, he looked so ashamed. Like his family was gonna be so.
These dudes might be actual lovers. Who knows? He's like, I take his. This dude, and he's from like Iran or something. Where is that flag? That's the wildest thing I've seen. What is going on with sports?
Dude, it is a crazy world out there, dude.
The 100%, even this, I mean, this whole ambition thing is even crazy in itself, but at least they're actually throwing hands. It makes you think that maybe Tyson will throw hands, like for real.
Dude, Tyson better. If Tyson does not whoop him, I'm gonna be sad.
I mean, you would expect him to. Like,
I mean, it's tough though. Jake's been training pretty damn tough.
What really makes you wonder, like, what's the payout?
DJ already told us 40 million for Jake, 20 million for Tyson. It's enough for Tyson to get out of all of his debt problems if he still is any. I don't know if he is or not, but he lost all of his 400 million or whatever that he made when he was boxing.
Oh, but even so, I was like, he had a ranch and he did that whole thing, Mike Tyson Ranch. I mean, he's worth so much money. I'm sure he doesn't even need to do it. The legacy of it all, though, maybe this guy just irked him wrong. I'm telling you, it kind of reminds me of like Rocky and Tommy Gunn. Maybe it'll just turn into a street fight. Maybe Tyson will bite somebody else's ear off.
I seriously think it's just a big money scheme. It's a big money market scheme. They're just trying to make some money.
But then I heard the Paul brothers were already owing people money from
Prime.
The last go around. They never even paid the last fight.
Maybe that's why he's got to do it. That's why he's doing it. He's gonna get his ass beat by Tyson so he can just make some money and freaking pay off his debts.
Well, what if so that's guarantees?
That's a good question. Is that guaranteed? Because I mean, dude, I would totally let Mike Tyson whoop my ass in a boxing ring for 40 mil. It's a life-changing amount of money. That is
a huge amount of money. Like, I mean, but then as like the Paul brothers, how much are they equivalent? I mean, how much are they worth? Do they even need the money? Like,
I think they have pretty high net worth now that he started doing his boxing and his prime thing. 4 out of 6, this might go all.
I don't know.
No, I think this guy's gonna try to finish it out. He's all. Oh, he might think he's gonna get too cocky, doing the arms down.
Not really, but he really should just finish it. Oh, he's from India.
India. All right.
He's like, he beat the hell out of him and was like, "Thank you, come again."
Dang, bro. Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty. I mean,
the slap. He stepped on his toe. Jake Paul stepped on his foot. That's when
he just yelled at his hand. He literally just yelled at his hand.
And Mike Tyson just junk grabbed, dude, right in front of everybody.
This is by far one of the weirdest like exhibition fights. Now he's crawling around like a.
Well, yeah, and then stepped on his foot and then got slapped by him. That was the slap last night, I think.
I guarantee you he felt that, though.
It didn't hurt. This is wild.
It'd be something else. I don't know.
It's wild, dude.
I'm kind of interested to see. I really, really hope Tyson does finish it, though.
I hope.
What was the first round? Just like a 10-second, like back in the good old days.
I hope we see a good old classic Mike Tyson fight, because I've never seen one, and we will probably not be able to see one ever again. So it'd be cool.
But remember, I don't know, did anybody watch the Roy Jones fight? Like when they did it? It was a pretty sorry exhibition fight.
I didn't see that one.
There was times where I was like, what are we doing here?
You think Tyson's too old to be out there fighting. He looks like he's in good shape by the
I think he
training
looked
videos.
better actually now than he did when he was doing the Roy Jones fight. So there is that. You could see it.
He was looking quick and good. It's like, and I don't know how many fights has Jake Paul been in, DJ? How many? I think he's like 5-0
like
maybe
Dana
right now.
Dana White even said he's like this. The last time he was in the ring with an actual real fighter, he got beat. So what is he like? 4-1, 5-1.
Well,
9-1.
9-1. Okay, so he has been beat, not undefeated, but
then if you look at all his other fights,
still 9-1 compared to how many fights has Tyson fought?
well, obviously, but then he hasn't fought. When was his last fight?
How many and when was his last? Because Mike Tyson's got to be over 50 fights, right?
Combined fights, yeah.
Yeah, all over his lifetime fights. 58.
How many? And then his last fight was. I don't think he finished the fight, or did he finish? And I remember him like he just didn't have the fight in him anymore. I guess his last real fight, because they're gonna say the Roy Jones fight, but even that was like what, 3-4 years ago now.
No, that had been more than that.
Even longer than that now?
Had to have been 2005. Yeah, dude, almost 20 years.
That was the Roy Jones fight? Oh, okay, yeah, but that might make sense. Okay. But I was talking about, so the Roy Jones one, it was still an exhibition match, but
he's trying.
But that would have been last real fight, so basically 20 years ago.
2020.
Bro, was that 4 years ago? Like I just said?
Dang.
How dare you?
Dang.
Come on over here like no way. Questioning me. 2005 though, so literally, like I said, 20 years since he's done a real fight. And that last fight, I don't think he finished. That's crazy how much dudes from India sound like they're speaking Spanish. I'm not even kidding you. I was hearing that. I was just like, was that dude speaking Spanish for a second? I was like, you could pull some Mexican next to some Indians and you'd be hard to tell who's who. I'm just being honest. They look.
I definitely wish and want to travel the world more and see other cultures, because I've definitely been culturally sheltered, and like, it's no one's fault, but it's just, you know, I'd like to see some places, see some things.
Right? Mexico seems to be back on the top of the list just of places to go check out.
Well, dude, freaking I was listening.
It's been a long time since I've been back to the motherland.
I was listening to Joe Rogan today, and the guy that he was talking to, which is the founder of Black Rifle Coffee Company.
Savage.
And he was like, yeah, dude, why, if we're not gonna spend the money on American labor, we shouldn't be sending our labor to China. We should be sending it to like South America and Mexico. He's like, still on this continent or on this hemisphere. And I was like, dude, that's a dope like theory. And he's like, yeah, if we make Mexico so nice that they don't want to leave, then we don't have to worry about the problem of them flooding the US. It's like, oh, that's another really good theory as well.
Kind of. But then, I mean, there's plenty of people in Mexico who hate that idea, because Mexicans, we're real prideful. Like, what? Are you going to call us what, New Mexico?
How dare you? But at least the fact of, you know, getting, instead of going to China, I'd rather see jobs go south.
Yeah, which is even crazy. That's even like, an idea. Like, there was a time where American jobs were just American jobs and you paid American wages. And then now it's like,
nope.
I know some Mexicans will do it for half as much as you guys. So let's go with these guys.
Going down there.
Which I mean, I get it to some extent, but then I'm also like, how come? I mean, if you started paying those guys those wages, like those top dollar wages, see how quickly people are up in arms.
Dude, no, 100%. If your iPhone was all American made, it would probably be
$10,000.
Or
$10,000. Where are you getting the lithium?
Yeah, because you're getting it from a mine that is actually going to be regulated.
They just showed that.
Yeah.
Where they were getting all the lithium for the batteries for the iPhones. I mean, it was like,
dude,
those guys were in a pit killing each other,
and
covered in it, breathing in lithium.
On their back.
100%.
Yeah, dude, it was nuts. So
but everybody's got to have an iPhone. Everybody's got to have, the iPhone 17s, whatever it is.
Plus, because my 19 isn't good enough.
Can you see the pictures I can take of the moon now?
Oh, he's done. Wait, what?
I don't know. They started hugging each other. Boxing has gotten weird these days. I don't even know what to.
He just sat there
this is wild.
Last 2 seconds of the round, he just sat there and was like ready for the guy to just tee off on him.
I don't even know what you say to that.
I would have teed off on him if he's just sitting there doing that. I
don't know. If this is the way that the first one goes, you almost have to think that somebody's just gonna end up hugging. Him and Tyson are just gonna end up hugging. Probably end up making love to each other for some reason.
What did he say to that one reporter that one time?
Well, I don't think we're allowed to say that.
Oh.
I mean, it's a pretty classic line. I think everybody knows exactly what the line was. But he also, I mean, he was hardcore Muslim too,
No, he's just like taking him.
I mean, why didn't he knock him out if he had the ability to? Or
I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know, but his name looks like that really spicy chip. Or whatever that tattoo across his stomach was. Looks like you got an advertisement for the one chip challenge.
Oh,
he's a big fan.
Big fan. What can we say? He's like, I do that one chip challenge on my way into the ring.
Man, that's nuts.
So yeah.
How was it even split 10-9? It doesn't even make any sense. That was not even close. This dude just got beat up for however many rounds it was. Are they sharing a drink? And then they're gonna go meet up later to end up like sleeping with each other, because that was the weird.
Dude, him doing the pelvic thrust.
He humped him in a corner.
Pelvic thrusted the guy twice while he was in the corner.
That was the wildest thing. Like I said, boxing's changed a little bit, everybody.
He tried to pull a Mike Tyson.
They're turning all the frogs. We love everybody. I'm just joking. I mean, nobody get offended.
Yeah.
This dude does have a butterfly also on his throat.
I'm pretty sure he just winked at the other guy now too.
This is just a weird one. And he's sponsored by Peachy Vibes.
Is this just Netflix's first fight they've ever hosted? Can you look that up?
That it definitely is. But that is dope. Like I'm not hating on Netflix whatsoever. Like whoever would have hosted this event, and if this would have been the fights that they would have gone with, I'd be saying the same thing.
Yeah,
it's not Netflix.
It's not Netflix's fault. I'm just curious to why they're getting into the fight. scene.
Well, why wouldn't they?
They have hosted fights in the past.
No
Okay.
way. What fights? 3? What fights they?
That's a good question.
Looks like it's pulling up Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Yeah. I don't remember them ever hosting a fight. They maybe have been, what's it called? Twice.
One other fight? Or
Formula One's racing.
so no other fights.
No other fights. They've hosted sporting events.
Yeah. But also, it was golf and
F1's pretty intense. Formula One. That's impressive that they were hosting a Formula One event. That's big money. I'm guessing they were just like sponsoring a race or something.
I'm questioning your idea of big money.
Dude,
You got a $50 gift card for a Christmas,
and
you're like, $50. This is
not
big
bad.
money.
Well, dude, Formula One, you know how much they pay just to like move their cars around the country? Look that one up. How much does a Formula One team pay to move their vehicles
So
around
we
for
got
a year?
Evander and what the heck is his name? Of course, they got to bring Evander out. Where's his ear? Oh, Lennox. That was Lennox Lewis. Looks a lot like Evander Holyfield.
I'm sorry for Jake Paul, he says.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so that's Lennox Lewis. So it's Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield.
The guy who got his ear bitten off?
Well, it was right next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They brought
It
him
wasn't.
out.
It wasn't his whole.
Well, I know that. It was.
It was ear.
Did we get an answer on that one? Forgot even what I asked him now.
How much it costs to move?
Oh yeah, the Formula One
cars around.
team. I'm pretty sure it's like.
But man, you want to hear a crazy update from over there in Park City today? So the bathtub, they tried to save $300 by getting a different bathtub. And so they sent the one back to the store. But then it turns out that the store, like the tub that they tried to get, doesn't fit the original hookups or whatever. So then they had to go back and get the other tub that they originally had to have. And the plumber was supposed to be there to hook everything up. But since the tub wasn't there and they waste like 4 hours, the plumber just leaves.
Oh.
He'll be back whenever. Joe's trying to hook the thing up. Doesn't work. So then now the tub is just sitting there with the hookups and just waiting for the plumber to come back.
Jeez. Stop changing stuff.
And he's like, I mean,
I feel so bad for old Joe.
it was just, I was laughing too. I mean, I was doing my thing. Wasn't slowing down anything. But old Joe and his debacle. The cleaning ladies, they cleaned and they did like a terrible job.
Dude, they didn't even hit the pantry. Like, I understand they didn't hit the master because we still had the master floors wrapped. That makes sense. But they didn't hit one of the pantries. One of the closets was opened. Had never gotten hit.
I don't even know. I felt pretty bad though for old Joe. He was ecstatic to see me though. It's funny where I thought I'm such an overthinker and I thought he was so mad at me the whole time. And then I get up there, he's just happy to see me.
Yeah.
He took a tire iron to his own face. He was just changing a tire, just flipping it away, having a good idea.
Oh. Black eye?
Yeah, and then on top of it, because this is how wound up he was, where I'm like ready to leave, and he's still just, he got a bloody nose, and it wasn't stopping bleeding. it was just leaking and leaking and leaking. So he goes to the emergency room, goes to the doctor. The doctor looks right up and is like, you have to tell me what's going on. What is the stress that you are under? Like, what is happening? Is it always like this? Like, we have to inundate you? Like, what is it? And he's like, I knew it. It's that son of a bitch, Dale. It's always Dale. He's killing me. You know, they had to go up and cauterize inside of his nose.
Dang, just stop it from bleeding.
Either that. This is how far modern medicine has come, but at the same time, it seems crazy. You stick a balloon up there and you inflate it and then let it go, and it sits up there for 2 days until it deflates and you can pull it out.
That is essentially the same theory on how they expanded one of Logan's valves. They put a super tiny balloon in through one of your veins, like through your leg, and then travel it up into your heart and then balloon it out right there. And then pull that balloon back out. It's like, you're going to do what?
Yep, that was, and he said,
That's crazy though.
Forget it. Just burn that son of a bitch shut. You don't make them like them old schoolers, man. There's something else.
Crazy, just the stress of that specific job.
But can you imagine having a bloody nose and then you gotta driving yourself to the hospital, and then on top of driving yourself to the hospital, you're just like just choking up blood and spitting it out.
Yeah, it does not sound fun.
For like hours, this son of a gun. I'm pretty impressed by the old. You got after it. And if you pop into this old live, don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all that jazz.
Yeah, we need your help, Instagram, because Facebook's...
You should be live on your Facebooks.
On my Facebooks? I should be.
I don't know why you're not live on your Facebooks. It's never too late to get on there. Spread the word. Maybe the Bamskis will start following you, because you just started following me. That's what drives me nuts. I'm like, all the cool things are just starting to happen. What if that does happen and he does just go after his ear?
I heard it was. I'm sure they. He's not gonna wear it, but he bought diamond cased ear caps.
Really?
Jake
you can't wear those.
I know. I don't think he'd be able to wear them during the fight.
It's really funny.
If he did, it would hurt so bad. Getting punched in the side of the head with one of those, because then it just goes into your... Yeah, freaking... I dare you to, buddy. I dare you to.
Oh, man, it would just dig right in the side of your head like that. That is insane.
I'm sure with Mike Tyson's power and one of those ear caps on, it could kill a guy pretty easily.
Yeah.
An ear cap going right into the side of your head from a Mike Tyson punch. If he hit it square on, you're done, dude. It would hurt. It would
really hurt. It definitely be, I think, would on the size of the diamonds, shape of them, maybe. You do. I mean, you're just going into your skull. Ooh, he's live. Look at him. He's so fancy. You gonna turn it around? Or he's gonna look at the glass?
That's when we're gonna stream the glass and then the fight through the glass.
This guy's wild. He's innovative.
Rotate? It's gotta be rotate, right? There we go.
Oh, geez, Louise.
I've never done this before.
I'm just saying your lighting is terrible. Like, you're almost green.
Right. It's just the Mountain Dew.
The reflection of the Mountain Dew on you.
No, it's just I've been drinking it.
Oh, there you go. I just literally turning green. I'm hulking out. Did you go on Instagram or you went Facebook?
Facebook, of course.
That's what's up. You see that? This is the technology that you need. You're like, I gotta go live in all the places.
On all platforms.
All around the world. And then look at us. Everywhere. Anywhere. And then DJ goes live on his
50K.
iPad.
Got 50K on Mike taking the year, huh?
Oh, we got a couple Mexicans getting ready.
I don't want to.
Mario Barrios versus Albert
I don't really want to watch all the rest of these fights. I just want to see Tyson tear him apart.
I'm down with fights. I mean, what else are we gonna be doing? Hey, look at that. Hi, DJ. Shout out DJ for popping in.
It would be funny if Jake Paul came out in a giant ear costume.
I don't know if you could walk around in a giant ear costume like effectively.
He'd be able to walk out, like do the little intro walk like this.
Big stepping in an ear.
Cause I'm a big stepper. Oh, get it! Oh, so good. Get it cause of the shoe.
Oh man, this dude, he skipped leg day. That's for sure.
It's so
he's thick up top, but he got the skinniest legs.
If EJ's watching the fights, then he saw the weird hip thrust that in the last fight. Like,
yeah, explain that one.
Yeah, can you tell us
somebody let us know why they got just some humping going on?
Yeah, why did he feel the need to do that?
That's crazy. It really can't be.
You can't make that.
Somebody got to cheek to check that before they wreck that.
Got to be careful out there, apparently.
Seriously. I mean, after this one, is there any other fights even worth watching? Is there anything in the UFC that makes anybody gets excited for? Because it really kind of seems like they're turning of the guard right now, a little bit.
Yeah, I don't watch enough fights to be relevant in that conversation.
But even in life, even in my industry, it seems like a lot of the guys who've been in it forever are all retiring. So now you have this weird age gap. Guys my age who are supposed to be kind of like taking over, but also I really don't want to do it. Pays the bills. It pays the bills pretty good, but at the same time, it's like, does this guy really want to do it?
Oh,
he did like it though. He did like it though. That
so?
dude, he was smiling.
Yeah. That was funny.
He was smiling with the mouth guard in. You saw what you saw.
I don't think I was looking at the guy's eyes and I saw like he was looking
Hold on.
shamed.
It's gotta get some real warriors coming out now.
Literally some Amazon.
That one dude looked drunk and like about to fall over. Just making sure. Straight, homie.
Dude, this is the weirdest.
This is he by far the wildest
little intro
thing we're seeing here. I mean,
right
it's
now?
not even, doesn't really make any sense. He's got a whole pink.
Oh.
He's full on the pinkest.
He's wearing pink
outfit. He's even got like frillies on it.
Come on, dude.
You see that? He's literally got like the frillies.
It's like
if they use. I know this is like a little
the fuzzy handcuffs, dude. The fuzzy handcuffs. He cut the fuzzy handcuffs up and put them on his belt, dude. Goodness gracious!
That is 100% I mean, I'm glad we're on the same page. I was like, yeah, it might be a little crude, but this dude took all the fuzzies off some handcuffs and decided
and wrapped them around his waist. I bet you the fuzzy handcuffs are what's holding that thing, his waistband on, probably.
Dude, I'm half worried that he's gonna they're gonna pan the camera around from the backside and it's gonna be assless back there. Okay, we're in luck.
Thank goodness it wasn't. Oh, Aztec roots, like, dude, I don't.
Oh no, he's representing San Antonio.
And Aztec roots. No.
That's where my Theo's from. No.
The pink, the white pink. I like those guys' colors are great. Like the greens and the yellows and the oranges. They're great. Why did he go with pink?
I don't know. Maybe it's cancer awareness.
If it's not
Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Let's hope. I think that was a while ago.
I don't know.
He's got pink gloves.
I mean, pink, even the pink would have been all right, but it's the pink from the handcuffs that became a real problem.
Yeah.
You don't need them at all.
You didn't need the pink gloves and the pink shorts either, I don't think. Like I said, like, dude, you got so much green and blue on your neck, on your tattoos. Why pink?
I don't know, but then he also has a tattoo of the Misfits on his arm.
Let's see what this guy. Let's see this next guy. You know what? It's gonna be a little bit of a different one today. We're gonna be a little different angles here, but I gotta see this ridiculousness because this is.
And the whole thing
This
has
is
just been
nothing but-
absolutely ridiculous.
This is knucking butts. That's the only thing I can think of right now.
Is this dude's?
Oh, we already saw both guys enter. Okay.
Oh, I'm just looking at the other guy. It looks like Abuelito. Is that what it is? What up, Hector? You got a huge forehead.
Poor Hector, man.
Oh, Abuelito. It said little grandpa across his stomach.
What is it?
I thought it said Abuelito. I was like,
Little, what was it? What does it mean?
little grandpa.
Little grandpa?
But
I am the I'm the little grandpa.
I was like, oh man, he's aging well. It's just like old DJ Crazy. Find out that dude's probably like 60.
Damn, dude.
I don't even know anymore.
He
You know,
was
it's funny,
graduating
Barty used
when we were
to-
born, so he would be like
He was straight up partying when we were born. Yeah.
20 years older than us.
So I'm right. Basically 60. He's got to be 50 and some change. That's crazy. He came up before there was technology
And then got into it.
and then got into technology. He's like, check it out. I'm going hard with this new floppy disk. And they were square. And he's like, these will never scratch on a record. And then it got it finally. Vinyl. CDs.
He's been through it all. I mean, I've been through seeing cars have cassette players to nothing. Now we don't even have CD players anymore.
It sucks when you don't at least have that tape cassette where you can, you know,
cassette to your portable CD player. Hell yeah, dude.
or the 6. What about the 6 CD changer?
Hi, Logan. Logan's watching.
Oh, that's what's up.
Sweet.
See, this is a whole nother avenue you didn't even think about using.
Yeah. Well, now I gotta watch my language because my son's watching.
Well,
Well, shoot. Well, shucks.
shoots, guys.
Oh,
Look at us.
gee
We gotta-
willikers.
Enough with the foul language. It's time to clean it up.
I was pretty good at being PG when I was doing Minecraft on when I first streamed to Twitch. I was really good about not cursing,
Mm-hmm.
but changed.
You changed.
I was just about to drop one, just let it fly,
Oh.
but I better be responsible.
There you go. Look at this guy go. Always on top of it.
Responsibility.
Pink gloves.
Yeah, it's funny. He
I
goes,
don't know.
it looks like
Those-
he's gonna give you one of those. Highs.
This is.
And he left the weird thing on. He left. Oh,
He did.
that's literally his shorts.
That is.
Come on.
that's-
I hope he gets beat. I'm sorry. Nothing
I don't
against
know,
Pink, but I just.
But if Barrios wins, that's a savage. You know what I mean? He's like, I went out with my pink and I won. And so far,
Yeah.
I haven't seen him throw no punches though.
It's round one.
Got a quick hand. But they are like the featherweights. So like when you watch the featherweights, like they never knock each other out. Like
Yeah.
they basically get paid to punch each other in the face for. And this is 12 rounds.
And I think
This is gonna be a long
I think this is why I never really got into fights, right? It's because you have to sit through so many to see the main event, and the only one you're really interested in is the main event.
That's why UFC was good though, because there's a lot of good fights when it came to UFC. You're always gonna see.
Ooh, that's not good.
He almost knocked out Barrios already, huh?
Yeah, dude.
See.
Pinky got him with a good one, and he wobbled a minute. He wobbled a bit. Got him right on the chin.
If they could just,
Ooh.
yeah, if they could just knock each other,
Oof.
but they almost have to like these are like the only chances of them knocking each other out because the fights will just go on forever. Especially these Mexican fighters. I mean, these Mexican fighters just go and go and go.
Hello, hello.
That's dope.
Yeah, happy to see you guys here. It might have been a bye wave. Could have been that.
I'm bye. And see you later. Got better things to do.
With him, heck yeah, dude. He's got Hot Wheels. I got him. It's pretty easy. Went and got Izzy a bunch of like markers and stuff. Just bring home Logan home Hot Wheels. Boom, pumped.
Boom.
Pumped. You gotta go get a couple things. Hi, Izzy. Izzy's here now too.
Oh snap!
They're all showing up. She
Look
is
at
the
us.
word police too. She will write a list down. So we do gotta tidy up.
We do need to start coming up with this Bamski's bingo board.
Yeah, that is. We just gotta sit there and listen a couple more days. Honestly, if we did a week of
I don't know. I can't even listen now. It's been stripped away from me.
dude,
I can't even listen.
you have to email Facebook. That's really weird.
I don't know. I probably was just too live in the chat.
No, dude, I'm telling you, the CIA is after my crunch berries, and now that I stopped eating the crunch berries, they're like, how else are we gonna mess with them?
Dude, cereal sounds really good now. I would appreciate it if you didn't talk about it anymore.
Well, dude, you're the one that you don't even talk up. You're like, don't bring cereal up. Well, you've got a bowl of cereal life next to you.
I mean, it's a small bowl of something to snack on to get me through. But you know, that does suck too. Like everything I did munch on was things that are meant to make you like hungry. You know what I mean?
Cinnamon Life is like they're in my top 5 favorite cereals though.
Yeah, I used to go over and eat your guys' Cinnamon Life back in the day.
Is that where love of yours came from?
Yeah, 100%. You think we had that in our house growing up? Hell no.
Cinnamon Life.
If our bags of cereal is all I know, giant bags of cereal they pour in a trough and feed us like pigs.
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
It was pretty rough. I mean, I was thinking back to it. I was like, dang, I wonder, like, there's so many houses I go into now, obviously, these beautiful homes that cost God knows how much. And not one of those houses ever just had plywood walls.
I mean,
we've never gone into just a plywood wall. Not once in not one of these houses.
Yeah.
All their concrete's got carpet on it.
Yeah. I've seen an unfinished basement, but even then.
You saw our unfinished basement?
Yeah, your guess was more unfinished than an unfinished basement, if that's possible. And my parents let me stay the night over there?
My basement was like the beginning layout of a Sims layout.
It's a Sims game. It's a Sims scenario where you gotta rebuild this broken down house. Oh, it's a construction simulator.
You're just walking in there like, oh,
man,
what's going on in here? Jeez,
and you know what? As a kid, it never crossed my mind. Right? It was I'm there to hang out with my friends, and
I wonder
no one
how
can stop
long you
me.
would have had to stay over until you were like, I want to go see my parents. I want to go home.
I mean, I don't know if I ever stayed 2 nights in a row.
Bro, I threw my own birthday party in the 5th grade just so I could get some presents.
Just inviting everybody over to your house.
And it was so funny. You have random people showing up to my house and they're like, so what do we do? And I was like, I don't know. I thought y'all were gonna bring some gifts. Like, I'm sick of being poor. Give me something.
I just wanted something.
I'm just coming up with games on the fly. We play football tag.
We did have a couple really good games of football up in the dirt up above your guys' house. So right when they first laid down and they were put right before they put the fence up, right? Yeah, those were some good backyard football games in the dirt, dude.
We used to also have it. I mean, it was a little bit of a pitch, but we used to. Ooh, Varios knocks him down.
Oh no. He's up. He's up quick though.
He's not good. You're gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, he's gonna lose the fight if he keeps getting. You gotta knock the other guy
I don't know.
out.
Body just looks a lot bigger than this dude, doesn't he?
Dang man,
It's like the difference in Tyson and.
Ooh. Man, yeah. Was it another one right in the jaw?
But there, I don't know.
We'll get a replay of it. Ooh.
I wish they had like the Michael Jackson sound effect for every time he did his. And it just, he just got snored.
Every time that guy. You gotta use the South Park's Michael Jackson though too.
Oh, 100%. That's the best Michael. That's the only Michael I recognize.
Man. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Appreciate you.
So where are we at on this bad boy? How far are we feeling to go? Because I mean, we could just rock these fights for a hot minute. Unless you got somewhere you need to be.
Work.
Yeah, I suppose it. Dang it. You always bring up the...
I know. I hate to be that guy, but...
Yeah, also, I'm going to have to get back at it.
Yeah, if I don't get at it now, then I'll never get home and get to bed.
That's just the nature of the beast, huh?
I do really want to watch that Jake Paul fight, though. I do want to watch Tyson fight. I don't like. This is why I don't like fighting, because I gotta sit through 3 hours of stuff I don't want to watch to see.
I mean, the funny thing is, we can always just prop this bad boy up on my, you know what I mean? Just prop my phone up, watch it that way. Try not to blast it with paint. That's wild. He's been knocked down twice in 3 rounds.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I did not. He's good. He's quick. He's dodging a lot. I don't know if that other guy's landed too many punches.
I mean, they would have both knocked you out.
Dude, anybody could knock me out. An 8-year-old could probably knock me out, dude.
I was getting my hair cut, and I was talking to my barber, and she was saying the same exact thing. I was like, I know who can knock me out, and versus who can, I could beat in a fight. I'm not going looking for the ones. It's the guys that usually are out just barking real loud, the ones that will get just knocked out real quick. Just to be honest, like, yeah, I will get knocked out. Fighting's not my thing.
Yep.
What do you do in that situation then? Things get kind of aggressive. Are you just like, all right, guess I'm taking this beating?
Oh, that's a good question. I'd probably be able to.
You'd rather go down just swinging?
Oh, or I mean, yeah. If it gets to a point where, regardless, it's happening and I can't negotiate my way out of it, then I'll go down fighting, right? Like if it came down to it,
he's just still beating me.
I think
he's still beating me up.
I think
he's still beating me up.
I think I've seen enough cheap shots to be able to get out of there.
What's your first cheap shot? First thing that comes to mind is. I was thinking double punches.
Just start. No, helicopter. Just hold them out like that and start spinning.
Oh, fine. If you want to do that, you should go windmill.
Oh, the wind. There you go.
That's effective fighting right there.
Someone's like, all right, man, I'm gonna beat your ass. All right, windmill.
This guy, you guys get your dad because it's crazy him dropping like that. Ooh, we got lucky. What's up with that? You're gonna bring your kids in there and then I gotta fucking watch while I'm talking? What kind of shit is that? Sorry.
It's all good, dude.
Kids pop back in. Naughty.
This is why I don't go live on my Facebook.
That is dope though. I mean, you just brought your kids to work day.
It is pretty cool. That was very nice. I actually will have to call Logan back when I'm done, but
I'm sure he's in a much better mood knowing that,
Yeah, he's just sensitive.
No, shouts out to him. He's growing up.
Yeah.
He's trying to share it with his old man.
Yeah, and That's appreciated.
Look at you and me, Daddy, with our clean booties.
Dude, those seats,
We've
holy
come a
cow,
long
though.
way from the days of dirty butts. And then you got to look at him and you got to be like, well, you're probably wiping better than I am these days, son.
Well, I'm proud of him. He does, he's been trying to do the fold. Some nice fancy folding.
There you go.
Bundling it
Oh.
up. We're still doing some potty training a little bit.
If you only knew, like, how much time you're going to save versus trying to just stuff a giant wad back there. I think every kid goes through it too, you know?
I did it, yeah. I was in that phase once too.
Yeah. Seems like the right thing to do. If I just stuff enough back there, it'll be clean. It's crazy that there's going to be so many kids who grow up these days who will, like, be doing, like, having bidets.
Is that becoming more of a thing here in the United States, the bidets?
I mean, it's definitely like...
Okay, let's look this up, DJ. Average bidets in the UK compared to US. It's going to be night and day difference. This is not helping DJ's search criteria. BIDET. I have one. I'm just kidding. I don't.
I was gonna say I don't know how
I think that's correct though.
Everybody out there, everybody's like
Bidet?
pro bidet or no bidet. You just
I feel like it would be uncomfortable, but I mean, out of all the people who have said things about it, that's exactly what I was gonna say. People who have had them have said they're amazing. So I'm like,
DJ hit back with the resounding. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Like not even pausing. These are amazing.
So it's like there's something to it. There's something to it. If people like, right? I was also a Facebook denier, right? I didn't join Facebook till way late because I was like, that's stupid. And then finally I was like, okay. And I was like, I probably should have done this years ago.
There you go. Well, I don't know. Even that, I don't know. Maybe a squatty potty with a bidet. You go all the way with it. Shooting water up you.
I don't know. Or maybe just go to that one house that only had a half bath with a shower and you just turn the shower on and poop there.
That is wild.
It's a full on, that's a full body bidet.
So you can even use the bathroom downstairs.
Yeah, there is a bathroom down there.
Where's the bathroom down there?
Right next to that room.
You gotta go out of that room.
Yeah, you have to leave your.
And then you go out of that room, and then you go into the half kitchen thing.
No, the bathroom's down the hall. It's just like it's.
Oh, it's right next to it. That's right.
One door away.
I'm like, man.
I get it, but at the same time, it's a full body bidet. It's called the
That
shower.
house is just very, very weirdly set up.
Yeah, I don't know why. Why it's a half bath with a shower and not a toilet, unless that's the main like drain to the house. So you might as well put a shower there because it's just gonna be a drain closet anyways. So you might as well put a shower on top of your main drain.
Guess be as good as mine.
Who knows?
But I think it is about time we have to get out of here then.
There he is. Look at the.
Let everybody get back to watching these fights.
Yeah.
Tune in Netflix. We're gonna go watch these and get back to work here. Appreciate for everybody tuning in and checking us out. We will be back. What, Monday?
Monday, yes.
It's Friday and we'll be back Monday to go ahead and get back in the coffin line. Gotta do a bid. I have to go meet with, and that's at like 10 o'clock. And then after that, we might be rolling on to the next one on Tuesday. But also, I gotta work all weekend to hopefully be ready for the carpet guy.
Yeah, for Monday.
Yeah, so
we gotta get to it.
Plenty of work to do, but we will catch up with you guys on Monday. Don't forget, like it, share it,
subscribe to that YouTube. Get
on the Instagram now since Facebook is doing what it's doing. Make sure you turn into Bare Necessities live on the Facebook because it looks like he's gonna be taking things over for a little bit there. Get on the TikTok, get on the everything. Shout out my wonderful girlfriend. I see you.
She's always there.
Yeah, right. She's always
there. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Jokes.
There we go.
Jokes.
All right.
Like that word.
Of course you do. You're a lingerer, so you need to get the hell out of here.
You stuck
and
with
until
me.
then, we are out.
Bye.